you know that in India, there was a murder case so mysterious that it raised countless questions about whether it even happened or not? Several forensic investigations were conducted. The body was even exhumed from the grave. Many people expressed doubts about this case. Today's story is about such a case, one that, on one hand, seems like a deep conspiracy and a mysterious death, while on the other, feels like sheer negligence or an accident. Let's delve into all the details. Today, we'll talk about the Sanam Hassan case. This story begins in Pune, Maharashtra. Sanam Hassan, a 19-year-old girl, was a second-year student studying fashion design and communication at Symbiosis International University, located in Vimannagar, Pune. Sanam's family lived in Mumbai, including her parents and a brother. Sanam was the only one staying in Pune for her studies, residing in the university's girls' hostel. Coming from a well-to-do family, she was financially supported, but also took up a part-time job at a well-known brand, Aldo, in Phoenix shopping mall to manage her expenses. Sanam was multi-talented. Besides excelling in her studies and job, she was also a football player and represented her university. Her parents were proud of her achievements managing studies, work, and sports all at once. It was the year 2012, and October was approaching Sanam's birthday month. Among her colleagues at Aldo's showroom was a friend named Mohanish Vijay, a 23-year-old who also worked at the mall. Upon learning that Sanam's birthday was on October 2nd, Mohanish, along with some friends, planned a surprise birthday party for her that night. Though Sanam wasn't fond of attending parties, she couldn't refuse this gesture when she found out her friends had organized it. However, to attend, she needed her father's permission. After a phone call from her friends, her father agreed. On October 2nd, 2012, Sanam's parents and brother came to Pune from Mumbai to celebrate her birthday. They booked a hotel in Vimannagar and spent the day with her. In the evening, Sanam left to attend the party organized by her friends, while her family stayed at the hotel, planning to return to Mumbai the next morning. The party venue was a rented flat in Brahmasan city, Wadgansherry, owned by one of the friends. A total of 17 people attended, including college friends and colleagues from Aldo. The next morning, around 8:30 am on October 3rd, Mohanish Vijay called Sanam's father. He informed him that Sanam was very unwell and had been admitted to Sassoon General Hospital. Shocked and panicked, her parents rushed to the hospital, only to be met with devastating news Sanam had passed away. Just a day earlier, they had celebrated her birthday, and everything seemed fine. What had gone so wrong? At the hospital, Sanam's post-mortem revealed shocking details. According to the report, her heart had 70% blockage before death. Alcohol was found in her liver, stomach, and blood, indicating she had consumed excessive alcohol. Semen traces were found in her body, pointing towards sexual intercourse. Whether it was consensual, under the influence of alcohol, or a case of assault remained unknown. This news left her parents in disbelief. Sanam, a fitness-conscious girl who played football, went to the gym, and avoided drugs, could not have died of alcohol overdose or a heart attack at least. That's what her parents believed. Adding to the mystery, another detail from the post-mortem stated that Sanam's body had traces of a male heart, raising more questions. How could this happen? Convinced that something was wrong, her parents filed a report at Yerwada police station. They suspected that their daughter had been assaulted and murdered as part of a conspiracy. The police began their investigation, which initially pointed to alcohol overdose and heart attack as the cause of death. It is said that beyond this, not much else could be discovered. The parents protested against the investigation and demanded the case be handed over to the SID. Eventually, the case was transferred to the SID, which then began its investigation. To uncover what transpired on the night of October 2nd, the SID interrogated everyone who had attended the party that evening. One by one, the attendees were questioned. According to the SID, the birthday party was organized by Mohanish Vijay, and everything was under his supervision. This was essentially a cocktail party, featuring a variety of alcoholic beverages. During the party, it was revealed that Mohanish persuaded Sanam to consume alcohol. Gradually, this led to an overdose for Sanam, and her condition began to deteriorate. Between approximately 2:30 and 3 am, Sanam vomited 2 to 3 times. According to the SID, Monish neither gave her any medication nor took her to a doctor. Sanam's parents were staying at the same hotel, but were not informed by Monish. Instead, he sent Sanam to rest in a room. By 8:30 am, when Sanam did not wake up, Monish and some friends took her to a clinic. There, the doctor declared Sanam Hassan deceased. Afterward, they took her to Sassoon Hospital. Later, Monish called Sanam's father, even though her parents and brother were staying only a few kilometers away. Further investigation revealed that Monish did not have permission to organize such parties, which are only allowed for individuals aged 25 and above. Despite knowing this, he went ahead with the party and even insisted that Sanam consume alcohol. 3 months later, on January 23, 2013, the CID arrested Monish under IPIC Section 304 causing death by negligence. By then, Sanam Hassan's body had been buried at the Versova cemetery in Mumbai. When Sanam's parents raised concerns about the postmortem report, a viscera report was prepared. This involved a detailed examination of her body's organs to determine the cause of death. Separate reports were created for each organ to note any infections or abnormalities. Sanam's body's organs matched those of her parents, except for the heart. The heart tissues neither matched Sanam nor her parents. Doctors suspected that the heart belonged to a male. Due to discrepancies in the investigation, Sanam's parents applied for DNA testing at Mumbai's Kalina Forensic Lab. Samples of Sanam's heart and blood were requested from Sassoon General Hospital, Pune. In such cases, even after handing over the body to the family, hospitals preserve forensic samples of the victim. This is crucial because once the final rites are performed, obtaining such samples becomes nearly impossible. Sanam's heart and blood samples were sent to Kalina Forensic Lab, along with samples from her parents. Here, 15 different genetic traits were examined. Amylase, a protein group, is often investigated in forensic science. According to the Kalina Forensic Lab, Sanam's amylase was male-specific, while her parents' gender markers were normal. The lab further determined that DNA from the blood samples matched her parents, but the heart did not. It was revealed that the heart belonged to a male. Additionally, traces of semen found on Sanam's body did not match the DNA of Monish Vijay, a primary suspect. Since no evidence could be gathered against him, Monish was released on bail. This raised a profound question: how could a girl's body contain the heart of a male? Unlike kidneys, hearts cannot simply be transplanted without specialized open heart surgery involving expert surgeons, advanced equipment, and precise timing. Such a procedure leaves visible scars and stitches, yet no such marks were found on Sanam Hassan's body before her postmortem. The CID, after thorough investigation, reached a dead end and handed over the case to the CBI in September 2014. The CBI started by questioning all friends present at the party the night before Sanam's death. Witnesses revealed that Sanam fell ill due to alcohol consumption and began vomiting. Ignored by her intoxicated friends, she was sent to a room by Monish to rest. The following morning, when Sanam didn't wake up, Monish and others took her to Ruby Hall Clinic, where doctors declared her dead. They later moved her body to Sassoon Hospital. The CBI retrieved Sanam's call records from her birthday, but found nothing suspicious. They investigated all postmortems conducted on October 3, 2012, at the morgue where Sanam's body was taken. It was discovered that, alongside her, there were 4 other bodies, 3 females and 1 male. A disturbing possibility emerged. Could there have been a mix-up during the postmortem? Doctors often remove organs for examination and later replace them. In Sanam's case, her heart might have been confused with the male body's heart. This theory gained traction since no videography of her postmortem was conducted, a breach of protocol. Sanam's parents strongly believed she was assaulted and murdered, possibly by someone influential, given the complexity of the case. In August 2016, after court approval, Sanam's remains were exhumed under high security. Samples such as her thigh bone, nails, hair, and a full set of teeth were collected. Her heart samples, previously stored at Kalina Lab, were also analyzed. The results from Hyderabad Forensic Lab were shocking. The heart found in Sanam's body belonged to a female aged 50-60 years, whereas Sanam was only 19. DNA tests confirmed all collected samples matched her parents, except the heart, which did not match either Sanam or her parents. This bizarre finding deepened the mystery. Where was Sanam's original heart? Why was her heart replaced? Why were semen traces found on her body? Was this a case of professional negligence, a crime of passion, or an act of jealousy? Despite examining angles of love, rivalry, and animosity, the CBI found no solid leads. Sanam's parents remain convinced that their daughter was raped and murdered by someone with considerable influence. 12 years later, the case remains unsolved. Like many others, this case stands as a grim reminder of the unanswered questions within our legal and forensic systems. What are your thoughts on this case? Share them in the comments. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated.